And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparation. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. What do you think of the possibility of the All-Star game changing its format to be USA versus the world, Clark?
I would love anything that would help the All-Star game be a little bit more competitive, BA. I love the showmanship. I like the entertainment value, but I want to see some real hooping too. So if we could do that in whatever format, I'm all for it. Sign me up right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with MP. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Levine in at the 2. 6 to shoot. MP finds Curry. Up and over Doncic. And he buries his first look.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Left side Curry. Levine passes to MP. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And one Laker fan here tonight, social media superstar Mark Phillips.
Yeah, we've seen him trending with impressions of LeBron, getting his clout up a little bit. You know, he's happy with what he's seen from the team here tonight.
Here's Reeves. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Reeves. Levine with a steal. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Kuminga against Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. Out to James. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, B.A. I've just got the story from the Bay Area and the Warriors trade with the Sacramento Kings. They recognize they had to round out their offense, and I'm told they're bringing in Zach LaVine. That's a major weapon for this team. It's a big move for this franchise, and it signifies their intent to be aggressive moving forward.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Reeves up top. He's covered by Levine. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Now the Warriors with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Curry gets the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
And the Lakers have possession. 7-point differential. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And here's Kuminga for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's Vanderbilt. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And for those of you just Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Milton. And so in the game for the Warriors, MP is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. And here's Curry for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 16. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He finished with 30 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A., and working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Here's James. Out to Hachimura. From downtown. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
To the middle. MP, the flush.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
James passes to Vincent. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. The Warriors lead by 12. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Curry surveys. On the wing, LaVine. Here's MP. Good work defensively by James. Missed inside.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig in...
Trading for someone like Zach LaVine shows initiative. This team wants to be competitive. He's a talented scorer, explosive finisher, and you get...
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Warriors.
When you take...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Reeves, the pass to James. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it. Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
And MP throws it down.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we've got going right now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
James, that's good.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for the Warriors. Capella comes in for Jackson Davis, and Pajemski subbed in for Levine. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be their 3rd game on the road with 7 games total on the schedule.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
The Warriors lead by 12. Curry passes to Kuminga. MP with it. Back to Curry. Inside. MP finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Good as the jump shot falls. Curry's got 14.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Golden State has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. MP shot is off. Outside Pajemski. Back to MP. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
That one falls. He's got 14.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Levine. From deep, Reeves. The shot that time not on target. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Warriors, Stephen Curry is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. MP, the pass to LaVine. Yes! LaVine inside!
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Lakers trail by 13. Outside Milton. Pass to Hachimura. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's James. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. Vincent, right side. James passes to Vanderbilt. Milton against Curry. Out to Hachimura from deep. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
MP, that one's good.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Lakers with some changes. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Hachimura, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Milton. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Warriors. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Kuminga against Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. From 13 feet, down it goes. Reeves has got 9 points now in the second half.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
Now for an update on the injury to Luka Doncic. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. In his analysis, an aggravation of that nagging shoulder tendonitis. Extremely painful.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. James, outside. 4 on the clock. Oh, LeBron buries a 3.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Back to Curry. To the paint. Here's MP. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Doncic. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 14. That's tipped. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And he lobs it up top.
Well, With a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Reddish. Hachimura with a screen on MP. Clock at 4. Reddish with it, now guarded by MP. And here's Wright from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Drains the triple.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.